Okay, today we are learning about present perfect tense verb, or what we call actually the translation of the title will be considered as transferred action from the past to the present. Because, and we call, the term I have used for it, it's transpast, because this is an action which has happened in far present, means very close to present, but it's still considered um, from the past up to present time. So present perfect tense in English can be translated in Farsi, because in Farsi we call it mazi naqli. Mazi means past, naqli means transferred. The action that happened in the past and the effect, the condition, situation was transferred to present time. So a far present or transpast verb is talking about a condition that happened in the far present, and which can be considered very, very close to present as past tense, and the effect is still in effect. So in order to make it, we need just two parts. We need the past participle of the verb, and we need the personal ending or shenase to be added at the end of that past participle. How do we get past participle? In the previous videos we discussed, we get the infinitive, the raw form of the action, we drop the noon, replace it with he. خوردن changes to خورده. نگاه کردن نگاه کرده. برگشتن برگشته. I'm just using these simple compound and prefixal verbs to show you these three types of verbs in Farsi and the way they are turning into past participle form. So past participle actually is conveying the meaning of a condition or situation, and it is considered an adjective. And then what do I need? I need the regular ending, the personal endings that we use in conjugation, and we add them at the end of that past participle. But we have to remember, before all of them we need to insert one aleph, and it will be in this form. خورده is the past participle, this am is the ending, but I have to insert one aleph, because this خورده ends, the pronunciation is ending in a short vowel. Short vowel here I have, and then I have mim here. Before that there's a short vowel a. So two vowels we said in Farsi is impossible next to each other, so this aleph is inserted as a place for that long vowel a to be falling on. So short vowel a that comes next to personal ending of first person singular am, that a needs a place, and that place is aleph. Here in all of them we have to insert one aleph for all personal endings. The exception here we have is for asked. For third person singular we have to insert the whole word asked. We don't have any ending. So خورده asked is inserted instead of any personal ending. Previously we noticed that the personal endings are for third person singular is add, a, short vowel a, and dal. But for present perfect tense or far present tense, the other name I introduced, or transpast tense, this is another term for that. So we have to be careful about third person singular. We should for sure have asked. And here نگاه کرده ام, نگاه کرده, نگاه کرده, asked. Again here I have asked, and then all these alephs are inserted before the personal endings except this third person singular. This aleph is because of the fact that there is a rule, there is no vowel, because final he here is not pronounced, and this is working as a short vowel a. So this short vowel a next to short vowel a here, both they will be vowel next to each other. It's impossible in Farsi. And then we insert this aleph for a place for that short vowel a to fall upon. نگاه کردم, I have looked at, you have looked at, you have looked, he or she has looked. So the meaning is I have done the action, or I have performed the action. So these are all the conjugations for compound verbs, and this is prefixal verb. برگشته is the past participle of برگشتن, and we use the personal endings that we always use for conjugations, except this one, because as you remember, dal was the one that we would use, and usually it was not used for past stem because past stem was ending in dal, but here we use it because we have a here, برگشته. For sure we need asked, as the whole verb, verb or word should be inserted after برگشته for third person singular. And here برگشته این, برگشته ید, برگشته ان. And we remember all these alefs are insertions to keep two vowels away from each other.